If every ordinary adjustment has failed to make a door close properly, you need a systematic extreme repair plan that balances trimming, refitting, and structural correction. Start by removing the door to inspect edges and the top for uneven wear, warping, or swelling. Lay the door flat and use a long straight edge to find bowed areas and mark them for trimming. If the problem is limited to a single sticking spot, use a belt sander or a hand plane to remove small amounts of wood at a time, keeping strokes even and checking fit frequently until the clearance is consistent around the frame by about 1/8 of an inch. For cases where the jamb is misaligned, rather than the door, tighten or replace loose hinge screws with longer screws that reach the stud to pull the jamb back into position, and consider shaving the jamb with a block plane or a power planer where needed. When gaps at the top or bottom are uneven because framing has shifted, remove trim to inspect the reveal and use shims to correct the jamb position before reinstalling trim. If framing is rotten, sister a new stud, or replace the header to restore square. If the door is severely warped and trimming would compromise structural integrity or appearance, plan to replace the door slab or the entire prehung unit, matching the new component exactly to the corrected jamb dimensions. Always rehang with new hardware if screws are stripped, and check operation with the latch and strike plate. File the strike plate slightly if the latch binds, and finish sanded or planed edges so that paint or finish is reapplied to seal cut wood. Common mistakes include removing too much material too quickly, which leaves the door too loose or with visible gouges. Avoid that by testing fit after each small pass. Another frequent issue is ignoring the frame and focusing only on the door, which wastes time because an out-of-square jamb will continue to bind. Solve this by measuring the frame at multiple points and correcting the jamb with shims or structural repairs before final trimming. A third problem is using short hinge screws in stripped screw holes, which lets the jamb twist under load. Switch to longer screws that reach the framing to pull the jamb tight, and consider filling and re-drilling holes with wood glue and wooden toothpicks or dowels for a secure hold. BigHomeProjects.com connects homeowners with local contractors and shows project examples so we can match needs to skills for complex fixes like full frame rebuilds or door replacements. We also host a discussion community where we share practical tips, ask detailed questions, and help contractors find work through visibility and project leads.